booga.
Ooga booga. Hello, and welcome to Nights at the Not So Round Table. This is our podcast at the Not So Round Table. I am joined by Brian and Schaub. We're going to just do some bullshitting in regards to talking and painting and making minis. Don't really know exactly what we're talking about, but we're going to figure it out as we go along. If anybody has any questions or wants to say anything in the chat, please do. We'll have it pulled up the whole time. I'm not sure what Schaub is making 100%. I think Brian is going to be finishing up painting Skip. Yeah. Because he's just really gray right now, and it's kind of sad when we have combat. And then I've got a bunch of terrain stuff that Schaub bought me for my birthday, so I'm going to paint all of that. Then some extra stuff if we happen to get to it. And then I've got a couple of topics that we'll go through. So thanks for watching if you're there, and I think I'm going to start with these things because I want to see how this fire turns out if I do it. So I think that's where I'm going to go with this.
Red on the bottom, orange on the top.
Probably, right? That would be the theory, but I think I would have had to grab some red in order to do that, and I didn't. So what I'm going to do here is set a base coat for this thing.
Give me a square. That's good.
It was like $2 for
titanium white.
Like 18 of these.
Really?
Yeah. But I still got one in there that it's like that I use consistently.
Get out of there. Pinch it off.
I didn't realize there was like little faces at the base. It's kind of cool.
Is there? Oh, like little gargoyles.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go. May actually need to be a little lighter. You need paper towel.
Yeah, I just thought about that once I started doing this.
Yeah.
I think there's some napkins over there. I'll grab them in a second.
The cones. I need a little more
Jesus. You got them in there pretty good.
I did.
Let's see if I got some napkins.
Napkins. Yeah, we're napkins. I'm sorry, that was not English.
I'll just set them over here. Move this on the ground.
Thank you.
I looks like he's giving you the finger in a way. He's trying to.
Yeah.
It's a partial finger.
Before he drops artillery on your head.
Jesus.
I'm bumping the shit out of this, so I'm sorry for everyone's ears. So what do you guys think about what's going on with Leland right now? Maybe that'd be something good to talk about.
I think he's a bitch.
I think he's as cool as hell.
I don't.
Right? He's your buddy now.
Yeah.
I think he's a piece of shit.
Also, my vote for favorite villain.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
actually
for
gonna,
sure.
at some point, pull up some of the survey results and go through it.
I wasn't expecting him to go so easy. I was gonna have this long,
Yeah,
drawn out interrogation.
Yeah, that fight was a little easy to me.
Yeah. I kind of
I wasn't expecting the fight to be bad.
Yeah.
It's not like he's like a superhuman.
Right, I was going to say at the end of the day, he pretty much is just a human.
Just a fucking psycho.
Just a crazy human.
Yeah.
Right. Just the
I like the way
aftermath
that
of the
looks.
fight.
Yeah.
It's unexpected.
He's definitely one of the most memorable. That's for damn sure.
You think Keeper Jail's going to happen?
Yeah, dude, I'm going to make it happen.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
There's not really a dedicated prison to the
Right.
atrocities.
They were holding Tenebris there for
Oh, shit.
however long.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about doing it in the underground place there.
So I'm sure if need be, accommodations could be made.
Isn't that just like a straight up crypt, though?
Yeah, it's like a vault of sorts. They've got the first keepers,
Right.
it's like a catacombs, but less creepy, I guess.
If the keep is like the main authority, if they have a prison, they might become the main like authority of the land, and then I don't know how all the other
Martial
regions
law.
will accept with that.
Right.
Martial law.
What does the keep? What governance does the keep have? Can they just arrest and jail people there in Southbrook?
Oh.
I mean, it
Is it just an
depends, I guess,
affiliate?
right? Like, if they are like, I'm deeming this, this friggin', I don't know, maybe smuggler needs to be apprehended. And they send the keepers, and the keepers go. There's nothing really saying that any city has to let the keepers in, obviously, because you knew that from Venore before.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship wasn't all there. So, I mean, people can always deny you entry, but it's kind of like this unwritten rule.
Yeah, that can be one of Azrael's new strengths, is that you can go where people don't want keepers going.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Sometimes dirty work needs to be done in order to do good things.
As we've seen, bringing a small child over the borders of North.
Yeah.
And killing everyone in the convoy. What if we ended up making our own, like, law enforcement force? Like,
The
guard
keep, the
force,
keep
you know
has
what I
like
mean?
the keep has like soldiers under the regiment. It's probably only like 80 or so people,
Let's
which
be
is not
honest.
really like anything.
Let's be honest, bro.
But I mean, honestly, when it comes to a lot of stuff in the game, I feel like it's not. I try to, at least, express it as best I can that you guys can literally try to attempt at anything. You know, if you go and speak to the right people, you could start to try and establish something like that, or even like starting a business, or I'm just like naming random stuff here, or
Like,
trying to create a new faction or something, or some form of a guild.
oh, dude, we just need to create our own nation. We got this.
Buying land, trying to
Yeah.
procure land or things. Like, that shit's possible, but also within the realm of what your characters would do and what is appropriate.
First color added to skip.
Yeah. Oh, the black fur cape.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it until just now. I'm sitting here trying to make it blue.
Is it
and I
weird
saw
that Skip doesn't have pants?
Uh,
I mean, all he has is a cape. All that Skip has is a cape.
hey,
Granted,
I got a loincloth,
okay, you
I
have
got
that too. But granted, all you walk around with is
breathes pretty much.
yeah, you look like a suit of armor.
Yeah.
You don't wear pants over armor. You know?
I guess it would probably look weird if you did have like leather pants on over the armor. I will.
Well,
I will agree with that.
I gotta get myself a pair of pants now.
I don't know if you can find pants big enough.
Sure, if I go to Nasayoon, I can find myself a good pair of baggy pants.
Yeah,
You know.
jumpsuit pants.
Yeah.
Hammer
yeah.
pants. That's what they're, hammer pants.
yeah. MC Hammer pants, exactly.
Double the amount of tinkers. Maybe
It would
Skip
make
could have
sense
some,
too. Yeah.
Fucking, I'll become the new
They
Jin.
can't touch this.
Yeah.
Because you're.
Because I'm a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Sean?
Now double the amount of tinkers and crafters. Maybe Skip could get some augments.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I want a sword that comes out of my arm. All right.
The only thing with that is that you feel pain now.
Shit.
So,
And I can't get drunk, so there's no sort of anesthetic.
yeah.
Skip, we're gonna be removing your arm.
I'm gonna cut this off. My arm? Then it's a matter of being able to like properly reattach it.
Orm did a pretty good job at it. Her fucking Moldrak.
And the mending spell and everything.
Yep.
Should have got Jared to just sit in here and be annoying.
He's good at that.
I think he's just playing like Minecraft or something.
Wow.
I'm just gonna base coat all this stuff and go from there.
This is the
You can't even
first
really
look at
tell.
War Machine on the channel. Hopefully not the last.
Yeah.
Definitely not the
Not in the
last.
aspect that we want it, but these are War Machine minis. And that's the most that we've done with it, but at some point, some form of gaming should be set up, I would like. I just don't know 100% how we're going to do it. I don't think it would be that hard,
No,
honestly.
I don't think so.
Do like 2 cameras
It's just
on
like a
each end.
glorified D&D combat.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it would be.
Except for we're not looking at ourselves, we're just looking at the board.
Yeah. Have you guys had like a favorite group / faction in Zaxria? What would it be?
Ooh.
Even if it's like just like a government or anything, just like something that's more than just one person,
That's hard.
excluding the keepers. I know there's not a ton of people that you've come across, but there are. There's like the Kainara in Azash.
Probably whatever that crazy ass group in Masayun is.
Oh yeah, the Sons of the Sand.
Yeah.
That was Connor and Ander that met them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I stayed on the boat, so
The
I
group
wouldn't be
that
put on
Siegfried's a
the
part of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason you stayed on the boat is because you weren't here. Or were you here?
I was not.
Yeah, you weren't here.
I would say the wrestles, but I feel like never actually like seen them do anything. Like, just heard
That-
what they're capable of, but never
that
actually
may-
seen them do anything.
That may be even scarier.
Yeah.
Is
Like-
never seeing them do anything.
The only thing I see those guys do is fucking disappear.
Was this stuff just like at Eternal or something, or did you buy this show from like
You got it
online?
from Amazon.
Yeah, I think they had an Eternal.
Not really.
I wonder if they're open.
I wouldn't think so.
Gamer's Gauntlet was open. And you just called what you wanted and then just bring it out to you.
Right. That kind of hurt. Like, when I go to like a gaming store, I like to just go in and peruse and let the store tell me what I want, you know?
Yeah. I went there with Kay, the Eternal. It was
Yeah.
just fine. Just her being in there.
Yeah.
We were like there for at least a few minutes because I had to figure out what to get and stuff.
Right.
So whenever you're ready.
That comes for the fucking really careful part.
Now, with this campaign, is it something that you guys would like want to hit level 20 in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, we didn't do it last campaign, so
Yeah.
experience it. Besides it, in a battle royale, which is gonna be skewed for some people.
Enter. I honestly think if Andrew stayed away from everyone, he'd fuck some people up.
Yeah, you can just like consistently hit. He hasn't been lately though. Been rolling like shit.
Oh, yeah, I gotta think about what I wanted to replace that level 7 feature with.
Yeah. I really am down with that that feat, like the Overwatch thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
like
me
the name
too.
too. I don't really see it like mechanically being too overpowered
No.
because you're expending your reaction. Pretty much just be like anytime a hostile creature or just a creature in general moves within your, not like into, but anytime a creature's moving. What the hell? And is within your range.
Mm. Maybe just the first range increment, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, nothing beyond it.
I definitely got some cool stuff I want to
Visitor.
make.
It's probably true. Hold on. Oh, you unlock it? What's up, buddy? We're podcasting painting. What are you doing? Yep.
Podcast and painting.
It's very informal. We're just chilling.
Sweating.
Yeah, can you open that second window? And just pull that blind, pull the
Finally finishing
sheet
skip.
over. Pull the like blinds over.
Man.
Do it from the top very carefully. Yep. Hold on to the rail because you're sliding the post it's connected to. That should be good enough on that side. Joey just brought up how you've been rolling like shit lately.
But I do believe that you could actually fuck some people up in a battle royale if you were to stay far away and not get close. But I have trust in Ander. I feel like he could do some damage. He's still a weak little bitch, but... Yep, that's me.
I'd probably just get whopped in a battle royale right now.
I mean, if I get real close to you, it's going to be a problem. But if you're going to keep me at... If you keep me at range, I ain't winning. I have literally no range. I mean, I could always do summon.
I'm definitely gonna make that feat, that like Overwatch thing, for you and you, Schaub, and Ashley.
Overwatch.
Yeah, so like they can use their reaction for like opportunity attacks on creatures that are just within their attack range.
Okay.
And like Schaub said, just like the first attack range, nothing beyond it.
If someone tries to run to go to someone else. You guys went to Taco Bell? Got the hot blast?
Yeah,
And you didn't give me shit.
you were eating.
I just
the
wanted
dinner.
hot blast.
Go yell at Kay about it, not me.
I don't know if these go here, but that's where they're going.
Built
Excellent.
that pretty quick. The thing's
Holy
huge.
shit, that thing is nutty looking. See that thing?
Jared, you gotta get back into
Warm Hordes, bro.
War Machine stuff.
So
Sure.
buy a bunch and then not use it at all.
Like $200 worth coming.
I didn't even play when I bought the fucking other people.
Well, you just haven't found one that you're into yet.
Yeah, you're into it.
Oh, yeah, true.
You've played a couple of times. We did that game downstairs. Was like you and Brian versus me.
Oh, this is bucket.
And we
Right?
still fucked you up. Although it wasn't really fair.
Yeah, I only had one Warlock.
Yeah.
I didn't think it through. I should have just ran two.
Man, I don't like the way this gold goes on. It goes on so fucking thin.
And I think you guys went at the same time. I don't remember if it was like I went, then one of you, and then me again, and then one of you.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, 3 of us are playing right now. It's a little awkward. Like how we
Yeah.
play. I mean, I think there's free-for-all rules, but
I'm sure we've done it before. Man. Now I really want to hit him with a wash. Make him look all beat up and drawn out.
Is the entire chest go?
No, it's like a collar that comes around. See, it's like a collar around his neck. Yeah. He's already silver, so I don't even have to worry about that.
Do you want to unmute that mic and just sit there? Do you want to unmute that mic and just sit there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gotcha. I just figured I'd ask.
That's kind of weird.
Huh?
Don't even hear me. You guys are just talking to a ghost.
Yeah. And boop. Oh,
Man, I
shit.
miss this shit so much.
And boop. This what?
Painting minis.
Yeah.
I find it enjoyable.
It's very, zen.
Yeah.
You're just chilling.
Man, I wish this gold was like more prominent. I know I've said that.
I mean, I know you don't look brand new, so I guess it's kind of good that it's not very bright.
Yeah, I guess, but like, you see what I mean? Like, it's real light.
Yeah.
But once the light hits it weird, he sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
For damn sure.
See you,
Maybe-
friend.
Maybe
you lock
that's
that?
more realistic. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Definitely not me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Reminds me of RuneScape.
I think they would have given them a bigger base. Oh no, they can't because it's got to be the.
Is it 50 millimeter base?
Yeah, it's standardized size.
God, that sucks. The same thing happened with my,
Is he supposed to be like a heavy?
yeah, he's
Then
heavy.
regular heavy.
Same thing happened with these guys.
Yeah.
The foot overlapped the base.
I know, but like, look at that. But look at those. Like,
He's got some fucking cloud hoppers over there. Well,
Sick.
Duluth says, wow, thanks for inviting me to the painting session, guys.
Duluth, we're gonna have another one. We're gonna have
That was
another
on
one,
the
dude.
Discord. I don't know if he's watching. He's probably
Well, he's
watching.
he's probably watching.
Oh, there's a good example. Like, compared to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know why that's like that. Is that even actually a gold? Oh, no, that's a gold. It's just like a different type of gold.
Yeah, it's just different paint. Oh, why did I put that in there? I could have just fucking taken it from the cab.
Yeah. Especially
Metal and
bright.
shit.
Might be able to if you like held it by that one. I'm not 100% sure.
Loose?
It was like a last minute thing. And there's gonna be more of them.
Sad.
He's very sad, I know. I saw him in Discord. Oh.
Well, tell him if he's
Hurry up
not
and get
on
over here.
Twitch to get on Twitch so I can explain to him. But if he is, I already explained it to him.
Yep.
Jay, can you do me a favor? You got me something to drink? Brian, you want something to drink?
Sure.
I'm gonna be done with that soon. Just out of my room in the fridge. Just 2 drinks of whatever. One for me, one for Brian.
2 drinks of whatever.
Like water.
And grab shovel water, please.
Agua.
Somewhere. Downstairs, I'm pretty sure.
When don't you guys have water?
There should be.
Well, I can buy
That's
some
just
else.
you.
I think there might be Verners.
I do like
Werners.
Get a Verners if you can for shop.
Werners.
Not a sponsor. Oh, shit.
Actually, it's not too bad. Maybe with a second coat of it, it would look better.
Disappearing.
Who knows?
Where did I go? Oh my god.
This guy was a technological advancement in the universe.
What's that?
So he was a technological advancement in the universe of.
Excuse me?
One hell of a technological
That's
advancement.
one hell of a warforged you got over there, pal.
It's the only one to use 2.
You see that stuff?
2 cortexes.
The different types of warforged? Like a berserker warforged and shit like that. I don't know. It was like, I don't know if it was homebrew or something. But someone made like archetypes of warforged. Like
Yeah,
one
it
that
probably
was beefy
was.
as
I don't
fuck
think there
for.
was,
Yeah. One that was like real beefy for melee classes. One for sneaky classes. Oh yeah, it'll look better. I gotta put multiple coats on it.
You need room, you can put that keyboard on the desk.
Yeah, I'm good. Gotta get something out.
I'll close this up real quick, actually.
Try painting something. I just start with the warjack because it's not very intricate.
Can you tell the difference in color on the cake? Probably not.
What do you mean?
This is just a little bit lighter than that.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
I don't think so. I'm waiting for it to dry, and then I'll take white.
Yeah,
Airbrush
you're
over
like
it.
very light, yeah.
Ew.
Just go big jugs.
Big jugs. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Yeah, it's that kind of podcast.
Painting after hours.
Also, if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, be sure to follow our Twitch. And our YouTube, if you aren't already.
Smack that like button. Bill? Bill?
Oh, it just...
Fuck it. You're
It's Jace.
You sure? You sound like Jared.
No, it's both of them.
Is that you and Jace? What? Called it.
Thank you.
Mucho gracious.
They're like lukewarm water.
Nice.
It's a lemon.
I said
Mostly
it
because
just,
it's the only water we have.
would you rather have this lemon water or a burners?
We don't have cold burners. You
you
guys
get a
cannot
cup
put
with
anything
ice?
in fridges.
Can you get a cup with ice then?
Hate is a very strong word, Jared.
I hate you too if you say some shit like that.
You don't want this, right, Sean?
Choke on a
I guess
dick.
there's no runners or whatever.
There is burners. Can you get... He's very passive. Just grab burners.
You
with a
can't
cup
say no to the
with some
Schaub and
ice.
hacker. It's not how it works.
Cup of ice.
Cup
Burners
of
off the
ice.
stairs. What a good guy. He may be a shithead while we're playing, but he means well.
It's just a shit in general. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. I guess it's not just when we're playing.
No.
So what do you think about necromancy? Not as your player.
I was about to say, burn it in holy hellfire.
If you're watching the stream or everything on YouTube, wherever you may be viewing it from, or if you're not,
Why aren't you?
Recently, right? Why aren't you? If you,
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on.
they recently discovered that Azrael is in search of a man by the name of Razix, who was the first necromancer that they have encountered. They have encountered some like dark and nasty evil shit, but nothing that's like truly necromancy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know we haven't encountered anything like straight necromancy, but we have encountered some fucking evil shit, man.
Yeah.
Like Tenebris.
Yeah. The hags.
Yeah, that too.
Jakar in his own weird, twisted way.
Yeah, we had to play the Aryan card on him.
Yikes.
Still was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I actually kind of
Poor guy.
like the way that this looks.
Anything else?
No, I'm good, dude. Thanks.
Sprinkling gold on there.
On the blade.
No,
White
on the
hair?
hand. Like, you know what I mean? Just a little bit on the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Adds a little
Looks like a toddler painted it.
See what I mean? He's just a fucking asshole.
Jay, you could sit across from us with your trolls if you wanted to paint them, dude. And then play with us
Yeah.
Yikes.
when we go to play again.
Man, I mean, you know, a good person would do that.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah. Not my favorite part, blending the fucking kneecappers.
Back to what we were talking about, though. Necromancy and Zaxria.
Yeah.
You say a mirror or a character?
Either or.
I think it's fucking cool. I
Yeah.
played a necromancer once.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
No wrong.
Mm-hmm. Didn't last super long.
Dude.
What do you think about it as like an opposing force?
It's a scary, scary type of magic, man. It's a scary force too. Skip honestly isn't that worried. Because he knows that he could look at a zombie and it would fucking explode.
I feel like it could be overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
For sure. I mean, it's not something to just take lightly, though. You know what I mean? Like, for sure, tread carefully with the situation.
The real question is just how involved this guy is with the main evil of Zaxria that's been rumored.
Right. Yeah.
Is he it? Or is he
I don't think so.
is he part of a legion?
I think he's merely
Secret
like
legion
a
of bad guys?
secret legion of bad guys. Call them donuts. What was the thing? Face and fur. I don't fucking remember. Oh no, we're cooking with Crisco.
Sauce me a sheet of papaton.
I almost put this in my mouth. That would have been a bad idea.
Right there. Do whatever you want with it.
I laid one down for a mat.
If you get paint on the table, it's not a big deal.
I figured because you're gonna end up making
Yeah,
a
I'm
new
just
one
gonna make a new
anyway.
one. Gives it character, if anything.
Yeah. Man, who would have known being a suit of armor made so many fucking lines?
I'm thinking on the next table I might want to make like the legs out of like wood logs.
Ooh, that seems pretty cool.
I think it's doable.
Oh, it's for sure doable. Let me know and I'll shoot over and help you.
Just gotta wait until I get the new house and then we'll do
Yeah.
it from there.
Of course. Alright, that looks pretty snazzy. Check that knee out.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Schaub?
It's like not too bright, but you can tell it's there.
You can definitely tell. Once the light hits it, you know. I want it up by his neck to be the most prominent on him, because that's what's supposed to be gold. Oh, I gotta do a little heart on him now. Forgot about that. No, it's no fucking way.
What, doing the symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really small.
I'm gonna need like a hair. I cannot wait to paint all those Everblade
Gotta put them together first.
berries. Yeah.
When I got the Reeves and the Skinwalkers,
The Reeves are the guys with the crossbows, right?
yeah, it was such a pain in the ass because it's like not even just like putting them together, but then like painting them after.
Right.
Like it gets so tedious because everything is the same.
You want them to look the same, right?
Yeah.
You fuck up, and then your whole unit's destroyed.
Like I was doing it,
Scratch
like I'd paint all of them, the base coat, and then
Right.
I do the base brown, do the next layer.
Well, your Reeves turned out pretty good.
Yeah, everything was like really basic with the stuff that I did. I think the only thing that, like the Wolf Guardian, was probably one of the favorite ones that I painted in the army. The Stormraptor before was like blue, and I hated it, so I changed it.
Yeah, it looks great now.
Yeah,
I like
it's
the way
a
that
big
looks.
bird
Well, that's pretty much all it is. Big fucking eagle.
with lightning.
Right. It's a lightning bird.
What do you want next for Circle?
Ooh.
I was looking at a couple of things. I almost bought them, but I didn't. They didn't have them in stock. They've got these. Hold on.
Did you look at Predator Press's website?
Yeah, they didn't have it either.
Oh.
There's a warlock. It's like the witch worm or something. I can't remember exactly.
Bitch worm.
It's a warlock that has like a tree. I'm not good with the lore, so I couldn't really explain it too well. But I can pull it up right here. I don't really want any other like war beasts. I like the ones I have. Right now it's pretty much just like solos and
Units.
units.
Well, that's your points.
There are some minions, like war beasts that I think would be cool.
I like the
There's like
Gatormen.
minion solos.
I think the Gatormen are
Are you
pretty.
gonna want to start another army at some point?
Ooh.
Maybe build towards making one, but most of the minions and solos I was looking at are like compatible with. You can't get like war beasts because you need the appropriate warlock for it or whatever. Let me see what it is.
Try going for a theme force, dude.
I already have one for Circle.
Oh, you got the runic thing, don't you?
I've got two different ones. There's like Wolfsworn and I can't remember what the other one's called. Black Clad or something.
Black Dad. What?
Death Wolves. There's like 3 people. It's like a unit, but there's 3 people.
Right.
They all have like specific things.
You don't want to start Grimkin army?
I think the only reason I would want to do Grimkin is just because the models are so horrible, like horrendous, that I would want to try to find ways to make them look like you look at the minion, you're just like, that's disgusting.
And plus, something like that you could use for D&D as well.
Yeah. That's kind of my big thing with Circle. I was like wanting to, and I'm always like drawn to fantasy more than anything.
Well, you've always been like that. I think all of us have. Except I'm more drawn to like the 40k type shit. Fantasy's cool, don't get me wrong. But there's just something about a big ass tank. You know what I mean?
I think I lean more towards sci-fi as well. It's mostly because one of my other just hobbies is just space in general, learning about astronomy and stuff.
Right. I want to get like the Tharn Ravager Shaman too, but I haven't even seen it anywhere, to be honest. I'm honestly surprised that I'm going through the survey results right now. It says, given the homebrew nature of this campaign, do you feel it's balanced? Everybody said yes. Thought there were going to be some no's in there.
Oh, it's pretty balanced. I mean, at least I feel anyway. You know what I mean?
The fights have felt like, damn, like...
Just destroyed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one I wanted to do. Who do you feel is the strongest member / party, or party member / player character? Blah, 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 select up to 2. Connor got the most, with 5 votes.
Yeah, I picked Connor.
Now, why do you think it's Connor?
Connor has a ton of potential to one-shot people. Like, you know what I mean? He's got the fucking
Nothing
fireball.
really like his like against him or anything. It's just that he's a caster and it's starting to get towards late game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's had that dope ass meteor that can also
Oh
be
yeah, it's
empowered.
meteor. Yeah, that thing's fucking nuts. I was gonna get to that too. He's got some crazy ass spells.
Yeah, and I've made it like pretty clear. I think that like his school of magic is like very, very rare. And
Yeah.
it's rare for a reason because there's so much potential for danger with it. But he's been like, and I feel it's appropriate. Excuse me, because Connor's intelligent as a person, and Jerry's been like extremely cautious with everything that he's done in regards to like trying to learn spells and stuff. Like he's not like rushing into it and trying to learn everything all the time, like constantly.
Like Finn.
Yeah, like he takes his time. I miss Finn.
Yeah. I miss the jokes too. And
Just built a PC, so be on Discord a lot more.
Yeah,
nice. How's he doing?
he's doing really good, dude. He's like selling like art, like all over the world.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's like selling it to like people in. He sold something to somebody in like Germany and China.
Oh yeah. Good for him.
I'm pretty sure it's Dev Bill Arts or Dev Billiards Art or something like that on Instagram. So if anybody's watching and you like art, go look at it.
And he does stuff that's like, he takes a painting and then adds his own twist to it, right?
Yeah.
I saw one he did with like a cottage home and he put like Reptar
Yeah.
and Tommy and Chucky in it. And I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
It's really good too. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to sit there and try to guess what everything is. Like you know
Yeah.
right away. It almost looks authentic to the illustration, like from whatever source it is.
Hey, Skip, why you gotta have a bent toe there, dude?
And then second, Skip and Zarvarak's tied. Skip, I feel like, is a no-brainer. 4 votes.
Well, yeah.
Skip's ridiculous.
Skip's a nutty man. I feel like if he really wanted to and he, like, unbridled raged someone, like, you know what I mean? Like, just unloaded the most powerful spells I had and empowered him with Divine Smite to, like, 3rd level or some shit like that and just smacked someone, I'm pretty sure that would definitely ruin their day. Kind of like that.
That wasn't one of my votes, so I don't have any context there.
Yeah.
What was that?
I feel like you're just, like, extremely... Not even just, like, in the damage aspect, but it's, like, very hard to kill you.
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I like about Skip, is he has a defined role in the whole party, and that's the wall. Like, he's the guy you gotta get through first, you know what I mean? Like, he's the tank.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely talking to me, because I died twice.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't not talking to you. I was talking to fucking metal
Tinhead.
guy.
Tinhead, right? You didn't fault me, do it right.
Well, one of them I wasn't expecting, the other one, I guess I kind of got myself in. Like,
Oh,
I could have
Shadow.
avoided, and he could have been smarter, but Gorak like that, he was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most devastating deaths. Gorak. That one hit me hard.
Yeah, that was like the first actual moment in the campaign where I was like, wow, we are in this.
Yeah. That's when I realized that you can actually make connections with a character. And
Yeah. You talk about them like they're real, too, all the time.
Yeah. I mean, they're their own personalities. I don't see myself or the people playing the character. I see everyone as their character. You know what I mean? Different personalities. That's honestly what I love about D&D is you can completely disconnect yourself.
Like, the biggest one I think is like Ander, because he doesn't act like Jared acts. I mean, he kind of does in a way, but like when it comes to conversation and stuff, like he doesn't really make fun of people or anything. He's just like
reserved, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't. He speaks, but when he does, he's like really nervous and just keeps like babbling and saying just like stuff that he should not say.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Low wisdom score?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that's his lowest.
That should, yeah, makes sense.
And his charisma's not very high either.
He's another interesting character that I can't wait to like dip into his backstory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I want my charisma to be high, but just how I rolled and where some things needed to go.
Right.
I should have had higher charisma. I don't. I think charisma's my spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. And it's probably my lowest. Right next to intelligence. I feel like you could always have a dumb character, but
There are just some stats in D&D that are dumb stats. Like, and it's just the nature of the game. And like, especially with what everything else ability score wise offers you, like Dex gives you bonuses to more than just like Dex based stuff. Like, I mean Dex based attacks and whatnot. Oh, that looks pretty cool. You're gonna paint that loincloth a color?
yeah. I was actually going to do blue because that's the only remnant of what he had before. You know what I mean? Like the blue cape, the whole blue outfit, blue, gold, and silver.
No, it's just
You have any opinions on Azrael as a player, or as a Skip, or as a user?
Oh,
We haven't had a podcast
yeah.
so long that obviously he's never been a part of it. So what everyone thought about Apex back in the day.
Yeah, Skip, he thinks that Azrael has good intentions.
well,
For sure.
His deity told him that he
Yeah.
is imperative.
He's kind of been persuaded by higher powers to know, like, think. But as a judge of character, reserved, more nonchalant than a lot of the party members. You know what I mean? Like more sit back, observe the room.
Yeah.
Don't.
I feel like it's very obvious that he has a very just go with the flow type of
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, for sure.
But it's like a methodical go with the flow. Like a ready for anything.
Yeah, like a fucking nom-vet that's
Yeah.
just ready to pop. He's definitely an interesting character, though.
You have no idea.
I'm sure I fucking don't. It's the same thing with every character. It's always a roller coaster to see where it goes.
I feel like everyone kind of blindly trusts Israel because of what was told to Skip, but it's like Skip is full on with the trust in a way where everybody else isn't. Like, I feel like everybody else still has reservations and
yeah, for
obvious
sure.
concerns, especially with everything that happened with Apex.
Right.
Like jumping to just fully trust somebody.
I think Skip completely trusts him because his deity, the person he trusts the most, you know what I mean, said...
Yeah. It's like a blind faith.
Yeah. Kind of. It's kind of the way I'm building Skip up to be, too. Just kind of like blind follow of Aphiel, you know what I mean?
Definitely come a long way. Like, I remember when the first, like, few sessions where it was just like this drone, like, conversation with, like, zero understanding for
Talking
how
to a
humanity was.
Talking to a fucking wall.
A lot of, like, what is this?
Yeah.
And, like, even the voice and the tone and everything was very drone-like, so...
It was brought on by Baymax, actually.
Yeah,
He was-
I'm pretty sure we talked about it in a podcast
Yeah,
before,
he was
too,
big inspiration for Skip. Baymax and, who else was it? The Iron Giant, because of the friendly nature.
Yeah.
He's your healthcare companion, but he'll also fucking crush someone's skull for you. That's
If you
always
hear
the
loud
worst.
booms on the mic, I
We're
swear
not.
that we're not in a war zone. There are fireworks.
We are in Al Qaeda.
do kind of miss Gore.
I do
Definitely,
too.
definitely think I'd be playing him if he never died.
He was definitely an interesting character too.
I like this random wood carving.
Yeah, yeah, that too. And I'm pretty sure there's still a room full of smashed fucking beds at the keep. Cause of
Yeah,
that
there
man.
probably is. There's been absolutely zero reason to clean it.
Now time for the fucking magic show.
And then also, aside from Skip, Zarvrax was voted even with Skip at 4 votes.
He's just a fucking nutcase.
He hits so hard.
He does.
For having, like, no... I mean, I guess he actually does have some form of power other than just his brute strength, but most of it comes from him just being super strong.
I think the hat pushed him over the edge.
Yeah,
Maybe if he didn't have the hat, he probably wouldn't have gotten the votes.
yeah. Oh, I agree.
That lightning
That was my
shit.
fault on the hat, but I'm, like, totally fine with running with it.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I feel like Moldrex balanced out pretty well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now that the spell slots have been changed. That was such a work in progress with him.
Yeah.
I mean, as it is with, I'd imagine, most other classes. I mean, it was literally from scratch that it was built up. Like, I had no idea what the hell I was doing when I first made it. And I was using a lot of other things as, like, a base to go off of, and then tailor it in my own way. But yeah, compared to how strong he would be, I mean, I think he would definitely get everybody to just vote that he's the strongest, just because he would have been so powerful.
Yeah.
Because he would have had access to, like, way high level spells and the combat capability. Like, I think that was like the biggest nerf hit that he took, was losing all of the spell slots, but it was definitely necessary.
I can still play a shaman with all those spell slots, but just won't be a melee fighter.
Yeah.
See what I mean. Actually, I gotta clean that a little bit.
Well, it's set up too, so it's just the enhancement route that has the changed.
I want to get a little bit of black.
You were showing me it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be dirty.
Wish I had wash. I went to grab it and it was rock solid.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
One of our washes are pretty dark colored, so I don't know.
Well, it probably would work, because he's supposed to look kind of
Dirty and dingy.
scraped up.
Yeah. Man, that is always my downfall, is eyes.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, especially with Skip, because his whole face is one color.
I painted my Talia mini for the Circle Army. I felt like I did really good, and then I went to put her eyes on, and I put fucking 2 big old green dots right on her face.
The white dots.
Yeah, those kind of look like ski goggles.
Already, man. Gotta protect yourself. Oh, what else needs to be gold? Okay, that strap. That's black. It's so unfortunate that they choose to do that at this time.
People just want to do something.
Right?
What's that?
People just want to do something.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the weakest party member, Neris and Ender both got voted with 5.
I don't understand how Neris could be considered weak. I mean, I guess
She's still like fairly new to D&D, so she's still like learning how to really use her character.
I say,
Yeah.
I feel like the character in class, she's definitely not the weakest, but just how it's been played, and that
Yeah.
she's
experience-wise,
the weakest,
she's
yeah.
the weakest.
Which is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
No, not at all. You gotta start somewhere.
there's nothing wrong with being the strongest or the weakest.
No,
Nope. As long as you play your part in the party.
everybody's having fun.
Exactly.
That was kind of my big emphasis with the homebrew thing. Like, I kind of originally wanted her to just kind of play something out of the book. But she was like really excited about playing, something involving a dragon or whatever.
I'm stealing some brown. I mean, I was the same way, because I wanted to do the Circle of the Dragon Druid.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fucking cool class. Oh, I don't want to rip this.
What is it?
It's a brown.
I don't think you'll rip it.
It's pretty stuck on there.
If you just squeeze it up top.
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. When you go to squirt some out, if it gets too hard, don't roll it like I started to, because I accidentally busted one open one time and got paint literally everywhere.
It's alright, I only need a little
Is
bit of
anything
brown.
coming out of it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't need, like, Mondo amounts. I'm just doing, like, his belt and his sheath for his sword.
Andrew being the weakest is, like, surprising to me. Yeah. I mean, and even saying he's the weakest, like, he's still fairly strong.
Everyone's strong in their own way, for sure. Like, he has so many fucking attacks.
Yeah.
Like-
and, he has, like, capability to do, like, a good amount of damage with his gambling stuff and what have you.
Ooh, that's a dark brown. Hold on. Can't fuck up.
This is when you compare him to everyone else in the party.
Yeah, that's pretty much where it comes from.
He doesn't drop a meteor that does 60 damage to 12 different people, or he doesn't
Right.
crit twice out of 3 attacks for like 30, 40 damage a hit.
Right. End up doing a total of fucking 70 in one go.
His crits and mine are pretty similar. It's about like maybe 20 damage or so.
Oh, I'll bite. He's definitely, for like the lack of a better term, at the ADC of the group.
He's consistent.
Yeah. He's the one that sits there and lays down the chipping damage, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But compared to like everyone like Connor or me or even Moldrak and even Azrael, it's just kind of... He gets a little overshadowed by some of the stuff that we can do, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
In
Possible
combat
Ander could be
wise.
stronger than Azrael. I don't know. He's only been in 2 combats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's not bad. That blade is way too big for that sheath.
Is there enemies you made that you were intending to be a lot stronger than us that just did not go your way?
The hags.
Yeah, they kind of got deleted, didn't they?
You guys heard them pretty good, yeah. I honestly think with them it was just the fact that it was just those two, and I didn't anticipate very much of it. Like, I knew they were gonna be by themselves essentially, but I thought, okay, there's 3 of them. They're strong, like spellcaster types. They'll be able to do quite a bit. But there was so much like CC that you guys were able to put out too to like prevent them from doing stuff, and I'm pretty sure Connor had a couple of counter spells that he used.
Yeah, that spell always puts a damper in a DM's plans, huh?
Yeah.
Same thing with Matt Mercer. On the Thordak fight, or the Vecna fight, when Sam pretty much told him, fuck you.
Another thing in the survey, other than yourself, who's your favorite story/roleplay so far?
Ooh.
It was tied with Ander, Apex, and Skip.
Really?
Yeah. Do you guys remember what you voted for?
I'm actually pretty sure I'm the only one that voted for Connor. I want to know more about him. It intrigues me.
I don't think there's really anything about Connor people don't know.
I think I did. Oh, shoot. What did I do? It was definitely Ander and someone. I actually don't remember who my other one was.
What about Ander made you pick him?
I don't know. I think he's like good comic relief.
Yeah.
And, he's always funny and does a good job of playing his character.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure.
I feel like everyone does a pretty damn good job at
Oh yeah, they do.
RPing now, you know what I mean? Like we're all in it now.
I definitely think more stuff could be talked out, but it's just a matter of like the norm, so it's hard to break what it typically is, like the pace of everything. Like in combat, like I feel like there could definitely be a lot more
communication.
Yeah. Even if it's like, I got this guy, somebody go do this, or somebody needs to do this, or be careful of this.
Actually, it might be the controversial opinion or whatever, but I don't think the roleplay, like in general, is like anything like that crazy. Or, like it's just like it just seems like average, just like good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's not like anyone's like just like really like blowing me away or anything.
Right. No, I get it. I like everybody's like interactions with each other every now and then.
Like the stupid shit that happens. Like putting a water bucket on top of your doorway only for it to fall on you.
Yeah, that was freaking. That was from the last one. That was Itos.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right.
Being a jokester with all that shit.
I am done.
It's kind of surprising, kind of not surprising to see Apex, I guess, because he's like, he was the newest one. He
Yeah.
hasn't been around as long.
I am not done.
I feel like I do a decent job of showing emotion.
Oh, Apex was.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think
Great.
of everybody, you're probably the only one who really does. Zarbrak's pretty good job with, like, when you guys had the whole interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I mean, both Brandon and Ashley I don't think where they originally played, I'm pretty sure Brandon said it wasn't really roleplay heavy and it wasn't too serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just played for fun and stuff. So there wasn't really any sort of element like that in their last game, but they literally jumped right into it. And the way that they like did it too, I feel like it's easy for people to fall into that, like trying to please like everybody who's originally been here playing.
Mm-hmm.
To like just try to fit in better, but they were just like, no, like, that is not how this is gonna go. You guys are gonna make us like you.
Daenerys, I still don't know if it's just like her being just like shy and reserved as a person, or is just Daenerys being quiet. Because
Daenerys, right?
I can see both.
I'd say a combination of both.
I mean, one of the other questions, I was the one that, if I could ask someone a question, I want to know more about what her being an avatar is.
Yeah, she doesn't really know either, and that's like a thing for her too. Like, I can't really force it on her. She's got to look into it.
It's the glory of
I wanted
D&D.
to party with the dragon. She's from the Feywild. I think that's pretty unique.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely encourage, like, obviously Azrael can't do, he could, like, ask about the dragon and what have you, but I feel like a lot of stuff sometimes needs to be pushed on, like, your guys' end of asking. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on or where you are. Like,
Right.
the amount of travel that's done, too. Like, you guys could literally be like, I'm gonna go talk to so-and-so for a second. It's like, okay, yeah. Walk over to him at the campsite or whatever and hand him some food or go eat with whatever.
Part of me just wants to start talking to everyone about it. I just want backstory almost to come out just because I think it's so cool, but
Right.
can't just he wouldn't do that.
No.
Just start talking to everyone about it.
Right.
Here's a final product.
Nice.
Painted underneath too, dude. They got it. Job. They just skipped my boy.
I know.
He's done. Finally. Fucking 5 months later.
Hopefully Azrael comes soon.
That'll be cool.
Ship early June.
What else can I paint? Let's paint some scorn. Oh, come on, dude.
Did it break again?
No, if I could put his sword in brown.
Oh. I was gonna say that sucks.
Yeah. No, I think the guy that broke was
Did you vote for that?
that guy.
Yeah, I did.
Would you vote?
I think it was Ander. I want to either say. I didn't say Maris. I didn't say Connor. I think it might have been Ander and Skip.
Was that for the lore or?
Just like roleplay and
Oh.
story stuff. And the big thing I feel like people don't fully understand about Skip is that he's not like this holy force of lawful goodness. He's still very ignorant to how things are and the way that he's supposed to be, so he's like still learning.
Yeah. He's
And I
kind of like
feel
a teenager.
I feel like I see people all the time getting like worked up over
Shit that I do.
and shit that you say, which I get. Like, but at the same time, some of the shit is really off the wall.
Hey. You know? Gotta keep it interesting.
Where?
Discord.
Oh, I didn't. You open it there.
I
He
think
was
it's
probably Deleuze.
No, I think it's Francesco.
Oh, go ahead. Open it.
Is he watching?
Might be, might not be. I don't know particularly that, but oh.
He just wants to kill some stuff.
Tell him if you can get to the keyboard. Just say, with where everything's heading, more than likely it is a possibility. Watch the stream, like towards the end. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Is Leland gonna try to fight me again? I don't know, man. That guy was putting up some fucking snarky ass comments while trying to hit me.
Yeah.
I just couldn't wipe a stupid ass smile off my face every time he'd say something asshole-ish and then go to hit me and just miss. I was loving it. That's what I like about Skip too, is all I really gotta do is pop a shield of faith and not much can hit me. No idea why I'm painting these. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever play them again. Something to do, I guess.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm getting some real OSRS
You could
vibes
change
of-
characters, would you? Everybody said no, but I think Ashley was the only one who said yes.
It's 2.
2 people?
Yeah, 2 out of 8 would be 25%.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know who else did.
I'm not sure.
It's not me. I am in love with Senor Skip.
What do you mean? That was a pretty troll though.
Wonder if it was Ander. Or Jared. Why do I do that?
Favorite encounter? A lot of people said Tenebris.
Well, yeah, that was our first big.
Well, more
I like the tender biscuits.
Tenebris.
I like the fact that it was our first big bad evil guy, you know what I mean? That was...
Where's Venori?
Yeah,
I wasn't here for Nori.
you would have liked that fight.
Sure I would have.
Almost felt like it was like a cool like, cinematic moment from a video game where the stage 2 happens or whatever, and then an ally shows up, and we just had a good fight mechanic in the lair.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
The stones or whatever, pillars. The drow burst out into the was it the Ever Tree? That's the
Yeah, the Ever Tree Citadel, yeah.
And they attacked the above ground elves.
Right.
And, while we were there, and we had to like fight off this huge horde of drow, which Jerry did most of the work on that one because they're all cluttered in the doorway, in the breach in the ground.
That's Sorcerer's Playground.
So, but then we got our shit kicked out. Like the Driders, I think there was Driders.
Yeah.
They were really strong. But there was just so many of them. We nearly took a lot of damage, and then I think it was the Druid that showed up.
Yeah.
And she healed all of us like back to full, and then we chased down the tunnel after the main drow lady. Her name escapes me. And she was drawing a bunch of power from these like stone, the pillars that were in the bottom. They were uncovered to be
Pylons of power.
yeah, that the Arcanor, someone from Arcanoria.
Yep.
Was searching for. But yeah, we had to like disable and like destroy all those pylons to get there. She was like hidden behind the safety bubble that was attached to them and stuff. And
Oh.
Which was actually like a global invulnerability spell. It's a little tailored.
So yeah, I just thought that whole thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nutty.
It was a lot of fun.
My favorite, like, fight with mechanic had to be, like, the Wanti Temple.
Just like going and breaking shit and fucking people up.
Not even that. But, the lady turning into a giant snake.
Oh yeah. Shastava.
Yeah. And then, Behemoth or Abomination
Yeah.
getting banished for the entire fight.
Wasn't a question, but I guess it could have been an encounter now that I think about it. Just wasn't combat. Shadows. What was Shadow, right? Yeah, Shadows trekked through the bottom of the Brimshire Mountains with the what was it? That weird slimy beast in the water.
Oh yeah.
Weird slimy beast in the water.
I forgot what it was called. I don't even know it had a name, but we like looked it up as an aboleth.
Yeah.
Like that whole, like that was probably the most cinematic scene for me, I guess.
Yeah. Like visually,
Yeah.
being able to see everything in your mind.
And like going down the hole and like rescuing the people along the way.
Yeah.
I was by myself, right?
Yeah, like the whole time.
Yeah, getting most of them out. Fortunately, not all of them made it, but
Oh, in the Dwarven, or the Durgar cave?
Yeah. The underground.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, just like this wide abyss of a slimy water. Like to trek across that was cool.
I was curious about this combat, like dislikes. I had a feeling it was gonna be like that. It feels bogged down because there's just so many people that it's hard to like get through it. And it's like I saw some articles. I'm not sure how factual they are, but they were talking about like 6th edition D&D, which I don't understand why they would make another edition anytime soon, especially with all the new content they keep dropping for 5th edition. But anywho, saying they were trying to do like a montage like combat thing where it's like faster paced and like I don't remember how it is explained, but it's like not one combat itself, it's like multiple stacked on top. So it's like more dungeony in a way. I don't know how to really explain it, but the way I was reading it, that's how I interpreted it. Like you're like doing waves, so you fight like a wave of whatever, and then there's like a boss fight with mechanics attached to it. And there's like charts and stuff that have mechanics in them. It was weird.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. Somebody said almost everything. I kind of think that's Jared.
Yeah, the responses are kind of in order and like the same, so if you can like figure out who's won in one spot, that they'll be in the same spot.
Oh, I did not know that. I think that it's Jared because he said tender biscuits. Killing the low health people with a smiley face. It's Jared. Yeah, it's Jared.
Yeah.
Ashley said I am 3 and forget my wombo combos. Making sure this guy painted so I can kill you.
Looks fucking great. Look at that.
Yeah.
Did you just do that, Chuck?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Like, the blues take a long time to dry. I think it was too chunky. Too thick. Wasn't really sure what to do for them because it's just Khador red, just big armor and red, and then just the fucking mechanical steel parts below.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the behemoth was going to be about the same frame size, but he's actually a bit taller.
This thing's huge.
He seems like a little bit thicker.
Yeah. It's aptly named.
Yeah. That's for damn sure.
You thought about what's next after Zaxria at all?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have. I'm stuck between two different things. One, being just another campaign ran in the same world,
Ooh.
but different, like a world without keepers. Probably like years and years and years way later. So I think it would be cool to see like elements of the past, the way that they may have affected like the future, and you guys actually being able to see that change. Not like a ridiculous amount of time after, maybe like 200 or 300 years.
Skip would still be alive.
Yeah, possibly if he doesn't die at the end of this.
Don't do me like that.
The other one was a Viking-based thought
Ooh.
thing that I had. Like everybody's Vikings from the same tribe, so everybody would already know each other and everything. And then the way that the campaign would start out would be similar to how we started out with the keep, but instead it would be like you guys learning the ways of Vikings and like learning about gods and how the culture is and like how your tribe is and your enemies and all of that stuff, and then going from there, like it being like this very, I wanted it to be extremely like story and roleplay oriented, where there was like some politics involved too. You know, it's not like politics, it's more like war, but like these tribes that are conflicting or something, and then other elements added into it, because it wasn't just like, you know, Vikings. There's also the element of like people who strongly believe in Christianity that thought they were pagans, so they could be like this huge enemy that's overarching the whole thing too, and the options to like explore and go out and to see and find other worlds. Yeah, I thought very heavily into it. And then I was also thinking like there has to be like set classes. Like there would probably be no arcane magic, no divine magic, no like magic in general. It would just be like brute force. Like people could be rangers and fighters and barbarians, obviously. I'm leaning way more towards the Viking thing, but
It does sound interesting.
it'll be a little while for anything like that, really.
Yeah.
I want to run a 40K game.
Like the new books, they redid Wrath and Glory.
Yeah.
The new book's coming out soon. Next month.
I was gonna like completely do my own system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, like make a barbarian,
Flower.
like a fucking Terminator or some shit. Although I could just go with that and save myself some time.
It's a lot of work to do that.
Yeah, it'd be completely revamping a system off of 5e, and
Wrath and Glory has it where it's like kind of, they balanced it so you can have a party of like an Astartes with a Imperial Guardsman and it like still feels fair to the Guardsmen and stuff like that.
how?
I don't remember exactly how they did it.
It's just,
I haven't looked into it too much, but that was like one of the compliments I heard.
I don't know how a guardsman could feel the same as an 8-foot tall fucking 600-pound man.
Right? I think they might get a lot more features and stuff, or have more dice bonuses. And
My biggest thing was I wanted to have a dreadnought in my game, like one player a dreadnought, and just like I don't know.
I don't go quite that high in that. I think the tier 4 units are like Inquisitors, like some like might be a Terminator. I don't know.
Fucking make one.
But you can play as orcs in Eldar too.
No space commies, no Tau.
No.
Okay.
You can make them.
Nah, I just play a Tyranid.
I think it'd be funny as hell to play an orc that's aligned with some Umis.
Oh my god. That would never
Like
happen.
dropped on his head or something, and he just went full.
Right.
You know,
He
even more
thinks he's
stupid.
he thinks he's one.
Yeah.
Thinks he's a space
Exactly
marine.
how an orc would think.
That's great.
A lot of orc stuff I read or heard about is ran just by their sheer imagination and will for it to work.
Yeah, they
like
like just
their
think
ship.
things into the universe. Yeah.
Yeah, like their spaceships. There's like no way they should actually work, but they just think hard enough and it works.
They're
awesome,
strong
dude.
believers. They're
That's
strong
awesome.
believers, and you can do anything you believe in.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do anything if you put your mind to it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
like the power of Wog.
There's
Power
a-
of
I don't know
Wog.
how true this is, but there was a comment under one of the videos I saw, and it was like a story about like some guardsmen or some battalion, and they like ran out of ammo or something. Against the orc tide, so there was like a little reprieve. They decided to just charge the orcs and start making gun sounds, and the orcs started like dropping dead.
Goofy fucks. That's awesome. But I always liked the Tyranids. Like, I thought they were the coolest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kill, adapt, kill more, adapt more.
I remember Schaub's Tyranids.
Yeah.
Wasn't a ton of them,
Oh yeah.
but there were some Tyranids.
There's some fucking expensive models.
It's just expensive because you need a lot.
Yeah. Same thing like orcs.
Yeah. If I play again, I'm playing like Grey Knights or something where you only need like fucking 12 models for an army.
I remember when they were just a
Terminator army.
unit. The Grey Knights? Remember when it was just a Space Marines unit?
Yeah.
Back in the day, we'd go to Games Workshop and do the free paint just to get a free Space Marine. Yeah!
It's the last time I played. There's also now the Custodies, which are like the Emperor's Bodyguard. Space Marines there, like in all gold. They can like fight probably 3 Marines just by themselves.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're fucking sick.
That does
They gotta
sound
be
pretty cool.
They're the Emperor's personal bodyguard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Been watching a lot of lore stuff. Mankind's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
They're probably the real bad guys.
What was it? I came here to do 2 things and 2 things only: purge heretics and steal property. That was.
Yeah, no one lives a good life unless you're
No.
really high up.
I'm excited to actually finish painting this guy.
You thought about doing any other systems to try?
I really love D&D, man.
It's just an open
And it's not
platform.
that I don't like. It's not that I don't like other things. It's just that there's so much stuff that I want to do with D&D that I don't want to like. I don't want to say branch out, but like, I don't really want to get too attached to anything else before I do the things that I'm really passionate about doing for D&D.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
When you have a beholder head mounted on your wall, you know you've made it. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
The zombie game was fun though.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just hated the fact that fucking Jared chose to be a paraplegic.
Stupid. Why would you
zombie
play a zombie apocalypse game and require a wheelchair?
Put my wheelchair in the car. Fuck you.
Just left him to die around the spot.
Yeah, we should have.
That would have been hilarious if that's how his play ended.
Oh my god. That was the stupidest fucking thing ever. Add a little shine dot to his head.
Get the Revolt of the Machines one. So play John Connor. I like that. I still have that one game on my wish list. The Blades in the Dark.
I didn't see it.
It's like a. I think it's a steampunk setting. But it's got a really cool mechanic where like you almost like don't do prep for anything, but like when you go to do the thing, it's kind of like an oh yeah, like before the job happened, this and this happened, and then like, you kind of almost go through all these different scenarios. Like they're going to a fucking stadium or something. It's like oh yeah, actually, I remember 3 days before I came here and bribed the guards, and you play all that encounter bribing the guards to let you in. Or like look a blind eye.
So does everything like occur like retroactively? Like you're
yeah,
like,
it kind of seems like it.
Like are you in the present and then you say something happens and then you act out what happened in the past?
It's like a Family Guy flashback.
So, yeah.
That's weird. It's like role playing flashbacks.
Yeah.
Wow. Never roleplayed in the past tense before.
Schaub has. Apex did. More times than one. I thought that was really cool. Did you feel cheated with Apex at all?
I think so.
No. Like it seemed like it closed out pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting that at all, so it worked.
Yeah.
Oh man. Rough day today.
Believe it.
Yeah. Fucking raining all day.
Wish I could say the same.
Can't tell. So when are you thinking you're gonna get your stuff, Brian?
My Everblight?
Yeah.
I just deposited my check today. So hopefully I'll have my check by Sunday. Like access to it. And then as soon as I get access to it, I'm buying the minis, the paint.
Got it.
And then, it's the minis, the paint, the tokens, and the, these things.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a full set of Everblight shit coming. And then, once I have all that done, obviously it's going to take me probably like a fucking week to build the whole thing. And paint. I mean, I can play them non-painted. I'm sure you guys won't mind.
No.
It's just not painted.
Uh,
That's the stuff I bought from on eBay.
what's that?
I like starving my Cador. I bought some guy was selling some stuff for like It was really cheap. It was like $70. I got like a Warcaster, a Warjack, and like 2 units. It was all painted, but it was like, okay, sick. I think like a whole Kador deck of cards, but I don't really use the cards, but
I expect to at least be able to play by next week.
I think I'd want to play a couple of games before we try to stream it. Because
yeah. Get everything down pat, 'cause I don't want to be looking like a fucking dummy.
Yeah, it's not that I don't really care if I look like a dummy, to be honest, but I just feel like it's not really entertaining to watch people fumble fuck their way through.
Right. That's another mini I really like, how we painted. With the, like, flesh color on the underbelly. And, like,
Yeah.
with small armor plating.
I really do want to try something their own something sometime. But it's just, man, it's hard for me to commit to something.
Yeah, it's not an easy process either, man.
It's not in my personality at all.
Yeah.
I also really want to play in a Cyberpunk setting, especially when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out.
Alright.
Maybe if that game comes out, maybe I'll have enough inspiration to
Yeah.
run that.
That's the one with Keanu Reeves, isn't it? In it.
Yeah. It looks really good, too.
I don't know, man. I haven't really played much games lately.
You got back into WoW,
Yeah.
kind of.
I can't get back into WoW until I have a proper computer.
Yeah. You could always play on this one right here, but...
Yeah, I know, but it's different having one at my house and having one here, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Alright. We've pretty much been at this for a little under, maybe over 2 hours.
Really?
A little under? A little under?
Under, yeah, because I
Yeah.
got here at 8 and we didn't start till
9-ish?
yeah, probably.
Yeah. 10:40-ish. I'm gonna sit here and continue to paint and hang out, though. If you guys want to stay, you're more than welcome. I know you're tired. But I'm gonna finish up all this stuff here. But thank you for watching. If you are watching, please follow the Twitch. We are so close to affiliate status. And it's just nice to have people watching and enjoying it. Make sure you follow on YouTube as well. Like the videos and everything. Just support in any way you can. And even if you don't want to support anything or you just have a question about stuff, feel free to reach out. Available all the time, and I don't really mind answering questions about anything, especially all the homebrew stuff.
Unless they're stupid.
Unless it's a stupid question to bring it my way.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you around. Go ahead and I got it right